Hey everybody, and welcome back to Avernum. It's been a little bit since I played. I usually take a break in between play sessions, but Halo 6 beta came out, so I've been keeping myself busy with that. Let's see if I can remember what we were up to. We were in a dungeon here. Foul Cavern. I think that's this. Were we fighting drakes here? Is that right? I think so. Okay. Yeah, so let's get right into this. It looks like we didn't loot this after this last fight. I'm pretty sure we were indeed fighting drakes. So this whole section was done. We found this over here. Yeah, this was all hidden behind that hidden button. Okay. That looks like one of the mage teleporting pylons. I don't think it is, though. What is this? A black, strangely gleaming obelisk here. Looking at it makes you feel icy cold. Okay. You got some undead. Sure. Okay. Moved a little too far, but at least they'll be grouped up so I can lightning them. Let's go ahead and do a blade sweep. Not great. Okay. You move back. Won't hit the back one, but it'll hit all these guys. Oh, she was slowed? Ah, okay. Okay, nothing dropped. If I had to imagine this will loop all the way back over to here, that would just make sense. There's a ghost here that is friendly. A shade floats here. It's not of a human, though. It's of a creature from a race you've never seen before. Tall and spindly, with an angular face and piercing eyes. It stares at you sadly. What are you doing here? A voice echoes in your mind. Haunting. Why are you haunting this place? You continue to hear the soft, whispery voice in your mind. The only Vanati left anywhere I can sense are dead, but alive, like me. Many are in the crypts. The Vanatai? Vanatai? What are they? The voice becomes sad. We are a race of old. I know not what happened to my brothers and sisters who fled. Perhaps they have gone deeper. I but stay here and sense the debaucheries. I don't like the sound of that. Debaucheries? Of the Lord of the Crypt. Fear it. Flee it. It lusts for the blood of any living thing. I will not serve it. I will wait on this ledge until the world ends. You try to ask it something, but it doesn't respond. The voice in your mind is silent. Interesting. You haven't heard that name before. Vanatai. Okay. So this is a crypt. Cave demon. Oh, I guess that's the race of these weird alien-like creatures. Okay. Nothing on the ground. Vengeful Shade Whites. Okay, nothing crazy. A War Blessing before combat. Let's step one further in. And how about Smite? Ooh, these things are tanky. Can't quite hit this one, I don't think. But still some good damage. Throw a heal down. Do Adrenaline Rush. Ooh, good. We got a cleave off there as well. Okay. That'll work. Can't reach. I throw a bolt of fire. That'll work. Okay. All good so far. Whoa, what do we have here? Wave Blade, a very old weapon with a strange wavy design. Doesn't look like any human-made blade you've ever seen. That is a ton of bonus hit chance. It's less damage. But... And you know what? Because we'd lose the energy resistance, I won't bother with it. But that is cool, nonetheless. Check the rest of these. Oddly, this coffin is completely empty. You look closer and notice that it has a small button set into the right side. It is small and stone, so it is very hard to notice it, but your keen adventurous senses saved the day. You hear the sound of stone grinding on stone to the west. Moments later, a huge section of the wall slides away, revealing a large hall beyond. Oh. Something tells me combat's about to start. So I'm gonna start with that, yeah. And then do that. Banshee. Okay. Lich North or no? Nice. Very good thunder. Now this guy's definitely gonna summon something. I'm almost 100% sure of that. A skeleton dressed in rags is waiting atop his dais. Its bones are covered with dust and cobwebs, which slowly slow off of it as it moves around. It has been waiting here for a long, long time. As it lurches towards you, it starts to glow. Pinpricks of infernal light appear in its eye sockets. You can feel the icy power radiating from it. These are the remains of someone who, in life, must have been a wizard of great power. Let's do... Nice, not too bad. Let's go for the Banshee. Does hit both of them. Ooh. We'll do that. That's nice. No snipe there. There's a battle frenzy. Okay. Alright. Now... we'll do an adrenaline rush. Try and hit as many times as we can. We'll try and spread out so that they can't hit all of us. And... probably... the difference in damage. Not that big of a difference, honestly. Ouch. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Aldous doesn't have a resurrection on him. Someone else will have it. Yeah. Lawless crystals, huh? Oh, that's a bad spot for her to be. Jeez. I don't know that... I don't think undead can be... what am I thinking? I don't think undead can be stunned, so... Ooh. Okay. You pop one of these? Oh man. It's a good thing that I got Blink, huh? Only select spaces on the same elevation. Okay. Well, it gets him out of the range. That's good enough. We'll do that to hit both. Slow, okay. Not ideal, but... Here... do you have anything we might want? Let's actually swap over to Spell Ward. That's not a terrible idea. And then we'll just go for a hit, yeah. This guy is super tanky. He's got really good armor as well for physical attacks. How to play this careful. Okay. Crit is nice. Do another... Actually, we can use a bunch of these wands. Let's use the Inferno wand. And what's this one? Magical Missile, lightning for 2 turns, energy damage. That sounds good. Oh, that sucks. And he's dead. Okay. Then we will throw out... I was hoping for the regen as well. Okay. Do that, since the lightning, yeah. You will Adrenaline Rush. And try our damnedest to kill this lich as fast as we can. You have a Scroll of Return Life, do you not? You don't. Oh shit. Then the lightning for 2 turns would be really good. Oh, 2 misses, that sucks. That sucks big time. You need to drink an energy potion and group heal. 2 turns of acting slowly sucks. Need to group heal again. Not hitting with that. Maybe I'll just go with 2 Inferno Blasts here. Okay. That, yeah, just potion, and... I was hoping a cleave, that would have been nice, but... She's dead. You don't have any other scrolls of return life, so... Spine Shield regenerating for 4 turns. Get the regenerating going. Okay. Okay. Cool. Adrenaline Rush. Oh my god, he's so low. She was slowed. Okay. Now that the Lich is dead, you get a closer look at it. Its skeleton is not that of a human. It was a creature much taller and thinner, with a huge misshapen skull. You've never seen anything like it. It's enough to make you wonder what sort of beings inhabited these caves before the humans arrived. Somehow, you hope that you never find out. I have my physical weapon, but my chance to hit's really bad. Okay. Well, do we have any other Scrolls of Return Life? We do not. We are gonna have to go... Strange Cloak. Energy resistance... Oh, wait, hold on. No, this is just 5% armor. Same thing you're wearing. This has the sniper. Okay. Now this. That's interesting. So you're wearing... where's the robes you're wearing? These. 12% armor, 2% evade, and then energy and fire resistance. But this one gives spellcraft, magical efficiency, and mage spells. This would be more damage, less defense. Interesting. You have another button here. Can't figure out how to get it to work. Ah, because everyone is on or dead, we have to get them revived. We have another fight here. Mr. Shadows. Yeah. Maybe not the best idea to go into this fight, huh? Gonna have to drink another energy potion. Let's actually do... I keep hoping I get the regenerating from it, but I don't. Yeah. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, good thing that missed. Holy crap. Mass heal. Let's go with the standard heal. She was slowed. Okay. Unfortunate. You will adrenaline rush. Kill off the side whites. Gotta cleave, that's okay. Just don't die. That miss hurts big time. And he just summoned another one. Okay, never mind. We'll go right for the boss. Perhaps a... And the XP we lose out on we can make up with Wisdom Crystals, so I'm not too worried. Do a Scroll of Spine Shield. And then just attack. You can use... Honestly, they're dealing cold damage, so I kind of like this one. I'll just go right for the boss. We're missing a lot of our damage, which sucks big time. The spines is nice. Good. A nice cleave. Alright. Okay. Crystalline wand. We're holding onto this because we can't put it in their inventories yet. There's a body here we care about. An altar. We got a button. Don't know how to get it to work. Okay. Well, let's go talk to this ghost. See if anything's different, and then we'll have to come back here with our party members revived. We never got to ask where is this crypt. Near here, stay away. There are those who hate the living and lust to devour them. Yeah. You don't have to worry anymore. We killed the lord of this crypt. Oh, well. Then I suppose that I am held here no longer. Farewell. It fades away. Alright. Let's go try and bring our party members back. They should come back alive once we enter a town. They shouldn't be that far behind on EXP either. No, in fact, it's just Marion who's ahead. So we can use one wisdom crystal on each of them who are behind Marion. Man, the worst part is that lich wasn't even the one we needed to kill. The one we need to kill is down here for Demon Slayer. That was just another lich. Okay, then we'll head back to town. We'll just head into Fort Kyass here. And everyone's back, good to go. So I'll actually go there. And the wand will go here. I'm gonna run out of space to hold stuff pretty soon. We can throw down a save, and then we'll do Ward of Steel, Cloak of Curses. Let's go head back and see if with our full party, whether or not we can figure out how to get the button to work. It's going to be our cave lore that determines that, and I think with our party members dead, we just didn't have enough cave lore to figure it out. Oh, right, we gotta hit the button to open the door again. Never checked these either. We have 9 of those now. Okay. This open. We got this. Magical notes, more of them. We have 2 now. An energy elixir. We have 2 of those. And crystals. You look deep in this crystal and see strange, squiggly shapes moving around. As you look deeper, they resolve themselves into letters that you could understand. You concentrate deeply, trying to tease meaning out of them. You can improve your knowledge of the spell Daze here. You concentrate and try and memorize it. Nice! So Daze is now Daze and Ensnared. Interesting. Cool. And I'm going to guess that the other button also just opens that up. A random white respawn. Yeah. That's an iron dagger here as well. I missed. Okay, looks like everything in here then. Interesting. Learning more about these Vanatai, I guess they're called. Large heads They describe them as tall, thin, with angular features. So to me, that sounds like just like a traditional fantasy elf, right? Um, but they also describe them with like large, like bulbous heads or whatever. And that part does not seem elvish, so I don't know. Where does this go? This is heading up towards here. A fort? Freehold of Kyass. No, I wonder if this place has a pylon. It's another town, we might as well check it out, right? Out in the middle of the wilds of the underworld, you have found a fortress. It is a strange place, haphazard but solid. The thick stone walls go off at crazy angles and don't seem to have been planned in any way, but they are solid and ready to withstand a serious assault. The people within the fort are just as odd. They are a motley mix of human, Nephilim, and Slitzerakai, all dirty, serious, and heavily armed, and yet somehow they seem to be working together peacefully to maintain and expand this keep. As you enter, a guard looks out at you through an arrow slit. Welcome to the freehold of Kyass, Avernite. No robbing, no fighting, no causing trouble. Disobey, and punishment comes fast. Oh, and Kyass will want to see you. Southwest Tower. The guard leans back in his chair, no longer interested in you. That was all the welcome to the freehold you are likely to get. Hornby. A tall, gruff man walks around the fort, inspecting the fortifications. He occasionally lets out a low grumble of approval or disapproval. You aren't sure. They are vague grumbles. When he sees you, he nods a greeting. Avernites, eh? I'm Hornby. Watch yourself. He pats the whip hanging from his belt. We have laws. Where are you from? The Abyss. Why did you leave? No laws, no order, no future. It's a bad place. Hornby lurks nearby, watching you for the slightest sign of disobedience or law breaking. Tell me about your laws. No surprises, no fighting, no stealing, no spreading lies and rumors. You have something to say about someone, say it to their face. Break a law, you get punished. By me. All sorts of punishments. The stocks, flogging, banishment, death, whatever Kyass decides. Harsh punishments. We like them harsh. Why? The underworld is harsh. We have to be harsh to survive it. Move on now. I'll be watching you. He walks 20 feet away, and as promised, watches you. Alright. I always like to do a full perimeter check for that reason, finding hidden things like that, or bodies, items of any kind. It's usually something. I think that was just it. We'll check that out last. Merchant. Not a named merchant, though. Car belongs to Senak. Trespassers die. Okay. Stuff to steal, but I think this is the last place in the world I want to be stealing. Nothing worth risking stealing over. What do we have here? Cutting and drying hall. Kendrew. One of the main ways the freehold gains supplies is by gathering and trading alchemical herbs. This chamber is where they are gathered and dried. A young woman walks up to you, wiping her hands on the front of her dress. Welcome, warrior. I'm Kendrew, the trader for Kyass. What brings you to the freehold? She sighs. I followed a man. He turned out to be a thug. Kyass kicked him out, and he went to the abyss. But Kyass kept me. He saw that I have skills, such as I'm a natural trader, I have a good smile, and I drive hard bargains. I had my own shop on the surface. I brought those skills down here. For example, I'm very good at finding things we need. Why were you sent to Avernum? Because while I was skilled at running a business, I may have neglected to pay as many of my taxes as I should have. What do you need? Alas, some of our warriors have been falling ill. The stink of this cave can afflict them. Avise tells me that she can make a brew that will sustain them, and all she needs is a single tuft of grey mold, a very rare herb. Bring me a small amount of grey mold, and I'll reward you with rare and valuable potions. What do you think of the freehold and its goals? I don't pay attention to politics. It seems as safe a place as this horrible as safe as a pit. Oh my! It seems as safe a place in this horrible pit as any. I'd like to trade. Perks up, but then she shakes her head. I'm sorry, Kyass told me not to trade with outsiders until they do something to help him. You should talk to Kyass. Okay, we'll give her the gray mold since we have one. Speed elixir and invulnerability potion is pretty good. Okay. That's how many. We have 2 invulnerability potions here. We'll split these up. We'll put one on over here. Debating on if I want to swap these robes. I kind of like the defensive option for now. Also, yeah, they're behind. So we'll do this. And then we'll double check again. Okay, Aldous does seem to be the lowest. Okay, Aldous is in the lead now, but alright. Well, we don't really want to steal anything. I don't think it'll be a problem if we try and break these. Usually it's not, but we're not high enough level to break it anyways. I'm hoping... Roar of the Fang. A target range has been set up in the corner of the fort. A Nephar warrior watches carefully as one of his students takes aim at the targets by the west wall. The Nephar occasionally reprimands his student with a sharp blow to the head or shoulders. After you watch for a while, the Nephar turns and nods to you. Myrrh. I'm Roar of the Fang. I teach. Of the Fang? I am of the Fang clan, though I hunt with them no more. They do not see wisdom. When they do, I will return. Why'd you come to the Freehold? Because the Fang clan wages war on Avernum. It is madness. The Empire is the true enemy. I was driven out. You think Avernum and the Nephilim can be friends? Friends is a strong word. We can have peace. We must have peace. Driven out? I questioned our chieftains. I pointed to the wisdom they lacked. I was told I could leave or die. I left. But they will take me back one day when they see I was right. Can you train me? I can, but only if you earn it. Only if you aid the Freehold more than you have. Talk to Kyass. Okay, seems like if we want to do much here, we have to talk to Kyass first. You enter a large meeting hall where Kyass does all of his business. He's trying for a grand look, but not quite making it. There's a stained carpet on the floor and cracked vases along the wall, all stolen, most likely. Kyass himself leans back in a chair at the end of a cavewood table. He watches you with understandable interest. He himself is a muscular man of middling height. He wears an iron breastplate, and a halberd rests on the table in front of him. His skin still bears traces of having been in the sun, and his long, shaggy black hair hasn't seen the attention of a comb in some time. Ah, the adventurer, come in. He motions for you to approach. You're a unique visitor out here in the wilds. Might be able to do business with you. Muscular man of middling height. He's a manlet. We got a manlet, everyone. Kitchen staff. Logs. This is all outside. Something tells me I won't be able to learn anything from any of these people unless I talk to Kyass first. So we have this that goes up here. Let's go check that out. We'll talk to Kyass last, but we'll go check this out first. And we have this back hallway to check out as well. Nothing, just this. Ward of Elements. Ooh. Cool. We have Ward of Elements now. So we don't have to rely on spell ward scrolls. We can just put it up. Oh, that is pricey though. Got cloaks going as well. Like to see it though. Okay, nice. And we'll go check out this little back here. Let's give it a shot. Nice. We have a battle crystal. Always nice. And a platinum ring. Okay, we'll go talk to Kyass then. Kyass motions for you to sit at the table with him. The chairs, carved from cave wood, are quite comfortable. Like everything else in the freehold, they are ugly, but entirely functional. I'm Kyass, and this is my freehold. This is the center of a new proud nation in the underworld. I know that Avernum will be unhappy to hear it, but it does not deserve to be the only power down below. All who come in peace are welcome here. Those with skills can find valuable employment. Those who cause disruptions and shirk my laws are punished harshly. Now that all that is out of the way, we can speak. You aren't a lackey of King Micah. I might have profitable work for you. Tell me about this place. This is the freehold of Kyass. It is the beginning of a new, proud nation. We are starting here, but we will expand to the northern tunnels and low caverns. That is, of course, we will expand if we can survive the attacks of our foes. Based on what principles? Freedom, strength, expansion towards unclaimed lands, not bowing to kings and trying to make a little copy of the Empire in the underworld, like Avernum does, no offense. Our freehold will have no kings. My orders are obeyed because the people see strength and wisdom in them. When I am no longer able to command respect, another can be raised to replace me. That is the promise I make to all who live here. And who will lead this new nation? Me, of course, for as long as I can convince our people that I am wise enough to guide them. He waves grandly at the walls around him. I have done well so far, but I must prove myself anew every day. Isn't the Abyss already a nation apart from Avernum? The Abyss? A nest of thugs, killers, and malcontents. Don't insult me by comparing us to them. If they are lucky, one day I'll allow them to join our freehold. What threats do you face? There are two great threats facing us, the barbarians Litzerakai and Avernum itself. Tell me about Avernum. These caves are huge. There's more than enough room for many people, many states. Why, I suspect the low funnels to the north contain plenty of room for expansion. Avernum does not agree. They want all the land everywhere for themselves. I will not allow those who would only create a new empire under the earth. How have you survived the Slisterakai? Luck. If they focused on us, they could destroy us easily. Instead, happily, their foes are mainly arrayed against the Great Cave, far from us. Where are you from? The Empire, same as you. I've only been in the underworld for 5 years. 5 busy years. Why were you cast into Avernum? A tragic inability to keep my mouth shut in the face of stupidity and cruelty. Where did you go when you arrived? Everywhere. Formello, the Great Cave, even the Abyss. I'm a natural wanderer, and in time I gathered friends around me to join me in my travels. Eventually, I saw that if there was to be a place of principle in the underworld, I'd have to create it. After months of wandering, we chose this unclaimed plain as the place to start our nation. And I get supplies and training here, of course. First, however, you must prove to the freeholders that you are worthy of being traded with. How can I do that? By doing services for me and for my warriors. The more you do, the more you aid. The more you do, the more aid you can find, and the lower the price is you'll be charged for it. As you have done nothing for us at this point, you should expect little aid. You have employment for me? I am glad that you asked. If you approve of the freehold, you can aid us in our survival. In return, we will open our hearts to you and you can find aid. The first task is a simple one. The northeast tower of the freehold has been occupied by a band of brigands. They are led by a former Empire soldier, Senak, who was exiled from the surface. Evict them, using force of arms if necessary. They are in one of your towers. Yes, barred themselves in with a considerable supply of food. I'll have to find a way to slip in the tower to reach them. Why won't you kill them? Senak was one of the earliest freeholders. Once I even called him friend. Then he questioned my rule, but if you would follow him. In a fit of pique, he and his dirty rogues claimed one of our towers for his own. His life is forfeit for this attack, but he was still a soldier of the Empire. I would not kill such a one directly, as it might attract certain grudges against my precious freehold. That is why I ask an Avernite to do the deed. Why don't you just starve them out? Because when Senak sees the tower, they claim months of food. We could starve them out eventually, but it would take too long and be too much of a distraction. We need to concentrate on building our defenses. Okay. Interesting. I don't think we saw another way in here. There we are, though. I actually don't have good enough lockpicking. You slip into the northeast tower of the freehold and are immediately assaulted by a powerful stench, unwashed laundry and bodies, piles of trash, stored rations just starting to rot. This place desperately needs to be aired out. You hear low muttering coming from the chambers ahead. This tower is occupied and you aren't sure how welcome its inhabitants will be to uninvited intruders. Rogue warrior, Stanos, and rogue archers. Okay. Let's adrenaline rush and go right for the mage, as we tend to do. Okay. That could have gone worse. Yeah, that'll do. Thankfully, we're a decent level to handle this. They're not too much stronger than us. Just finish him off. Alright, what do we have here? Bronze short sword. Scroll of spine shield. $17 mushrooms. Might as well take them. Okay, we'll head downstairs. There'll be a fight here, so let's go ahead and do this. That was the mage we just dealt with, so honestly, I'm expecting... Let's do a scroll of steel ward, actually. Save the mana on Aldous for now. Okay. Save. Head on in. The leader of the brigands turns to face you. You can see that he wears the tattered armor of an Empire soldier. Perhaps he was allowed to wear it when he was cast into the underworld. He points his blade at you unsteadily. You can see faint green stains around his lips. Odd. He slurs, "You come in here. You fight me. You know who I am? Sergeant Cenac of the Empire Guard. You dare fight an Empire soldier? You know how many friends I have? I'll kill you for the insult." And he lunges at you. Even in his unsteady state, he is a formidable warrior. Yeah, so it is all physical, or mostly physical. We're gonna have to deal with from the looks of it. We're just gonna move up and, I guess, just attack, honestly. Maybe a call storm. So I don't want to break them up too much. We're gonna go right for Cenac with him. And then we'll throw out a storm. Hit as many as I can. Oh yeah. That lightning spell is fantastic. It really is. Oh, ensnared, nice. Of course. Ooh. Let's do group heal just to top everyone off. And we're gonna go for the adrenaline rush and just beat on Cenac. Same here. Let's get the archers. Yeah, no problem. Okay. All but one. Not too bad of a fight. Much easier than the Lich we just fought, that's for sure. And there we go. Girdle of Avoidance, +2 Dexterity. And there we go. Hmm, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's go ahead and search this place. Doesn't look like there's much else really. Take the ale. Dried meat. Okay. We'll go talk to Kyass now. Cenac will trouble you no longer. I'm relieved to hear it, but sad as well. I knew when he found that store of Skrilbane in the abyss that he would come to a bad end. Skrilbane? You've never heard of that? I'll send word about the freehold. I'll send word about the freehold that you have aided us. I'll also allow you to keep any treasures you found in the tower, and if you would continue to aid us, just ask. We have scavenged some precious treasures to tempt you. What else can I do for you? Recruitment. Our freehold must concentrate on its defenses before all else. For that reason, we seek to recruit mages to aid in our defense. I have heard rumors that one of the wizards in Patrick's Tower, by the name of Lethem, is bored and seeks opportunity. Convince him to come join me. I don't think it'll be difficult. Why don't you go yourself? Because at this point, we only survive by not being attacked. If Avernum learned that my people were entering its lands to seduce away its mages, he shakes his head. You are an Avernite. You can get away with it. I'll do what I can. I'm glad. I assure you the reward will be worth it. Okay. Where did he say that was? I haven't talked to King Micah yet, so I'm not ready to pick a side. So if it comes down to picking a side, I'm gonna abstain for now, because I want to go talk to the castle, obviously. I'd like for a peaceful resolution if there was one, but I'm not sure where this is going yet. Patrick's Tower. Let's check the map. Do they have it? Way down here. Okay. Alright. Let's go talk to Ias. There's a Slith Zerakai sitting at this table, drawing elaborate designs on a sheet of papyrus. She looks up at you nervously when you approach. Avernite, I'm a Slith, but I am no killer. I am Ivis, sage, here in peace, teaching arcane arts and studying. Where are you from? As, I am from Ganas, a Slith town in the Great Cave. A little town surrounded by Avernites, alone and unprotected. Then I came here. How did you get here? The way all do. I found a tiny caravan. Come to sell goods here. I joined it. Defended it. On its way. Come to Kyass. Was accepted here. You didn't feel safe in Ganas? No, Avernites say many words when they accept peaceful Slithzerakai. Say they accept peaceful Slithzerakai. Say they mean us no harm. But I see look in their eyes. Hear what they say when they think we don't listen. And what do they think? They say they accept us, but they hate us. They always will. So I came here. It is a dangerous place, but we are accepted here. Can you teach the arcane arts? I can. The more Kyass is helped, the more help I can give. I have helped Kyass. Teach me some spells. Ooh. Teaches me a little bit of everything. Cloak of Bolts would help. Cloak of Blades as well. I can learn both right now. I can level up Lightning Spray. I already give it max straight. Level up Ward of Steel. I do have a decent chunk of money. I won't spend the money yet. I will see if I can trade in the next episode. We're at our hour. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. I'll see you all in the next episode.